Okay, we should be live now. Let me double check the audio and all that just to make sure stuff is working properly. 'Cause you never want to skip that step. Live now. Okay, we're good. Anyway, so as you can probably tell by the title, today we will be building the front gate of my castle. Then in the chat right there, depending on how long it takes, I'll probably tackle an ancient city, get all sorts of loot and whatnot. And I know I originally said I would want to do that in a group, which, depending on if people are on, I might still do, but like, I have a bunch of wool and whatnot now. Actually, before we start building the castle, I should probably go over what I've done since last time. So I may have done a bit of grinding, which might understate it a bit. So we have like full enchants on everything but like the armor other than boots, and also elytra because I haven't been to a stronghold yet. Including like an axe with everything, sword, a decent bow. I think that's missing punch too, if I remember correctly. And that. Then also another silk touch pick with mending. Even a diamond hoe, which will be good to have if we go to an ancient city to get like all the skulk stuff. And then in here we have a bundle renamed to a magic purse because it also has soulbound on it, which we have a data pack to let us craft bundles, and then also another custom data pack, which it uses like I think ancient shard to essentially like make it so you keep that item on you if you die, which isn't too necessary to have at all times. But that's my fortune pick also with like all the enchants. So how did I get all these enchants, you ask? Well, villager trading. I have a few books here. Those are for the rest of the armor once I get more diamonds, because I have 4. And I just made like a, I guess kind of a temporary villager hall over this way. And we don't have very many farms yet, and I'm not really expanding them because I'm just going to move them underground to a more permanent area anyway. So I figured, like, why waste the time making more here if I'm just going to tear it down relatively soon. So, simple villager breeder and then minecart system to just, like, get them out of that like, holding chamber to just shove them here. Then I have, like, a zombie channel to get lots of easy discounts. Right now, he's on this side of it. Really could have made that better. I should get a second zombie to have them on both sides instead of like manually moving them over, but this isn't like a permanent solution at all, so it doesn't matter too much. But I get most of the emeralds from farmers, mainly the pumpkin trade, just because it's really good. For 1 pumpkin you get an emerald. And then with that emerald, you can get a mending book. I haven't bothered to discount all the trades yet, just like Unbreaking 3 and Mending. Because like those are going to be, like, you need that for everything. I also have a second Mending Villager now. Just because when getting a lot of books, it can lock you out, and then you have to wait for a restock, which can be random. Like when I first started trading, like, I was locked out of a restock for like 2 Minecraft days or something like that. It was a while. So then I got a second one. Anyway, that's where I got all the nice stuff. Other than that, actually, where was I at the end of the last stream? I also went into the Nether and did a little bit of exploration, so I have like potions now, which of course I need potions to do like curing villagers and whatnot. Pretty much just like a lot of kind of monotonous grinding is what I did off stream, because I don't think it would be very fun to watch somebody place a lectern, look at the villager trades, it's not a good enchant, break lectern, place lectern, look at villager trades, and just repeat that until you get what you want. So, that is why I'm back here with all the grinding done. And we'll be building the front gate to my castle, which I think once we have it built is going to give a lot better feel for like the build as a whole. So as you can see, I've updated the I guess foundation work, I guess, like all the markings for where blocks and whatnot will go. Oh, hey mud. So yeah, I'm just building the front of my castle today. I added a little bit more detail to the outline of it just so I know where certain blocks should go because I didn't want to fully wing it per se. All this back here is not updated and all of over here isn't either. And also it's kind of funny because just to get a feel for it, I made it in a creative world in the same area, which is why there's a thumbnail with the castle gate already built. I mean, it's not fully built there and I'm going to change a few things, but I just wanted a good feeling for kind of how it's all going to blend together. So without further ado, let's just start going. So that's 2 blocks already for, that's 5. Then I think I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's pretty much the general arch to it. Then we go up here, similar story where we'll have stone or andesite, just to add texture and whatnot. Actually, that's not right. That's 1 block too high. That'd be pretty good if I mess it up on the second thing that I'm building for it. And I think the general approach I'll have to building this castle is rough details first, and then I kind of do another pass over it later to add more detail instead of trying to get everything down the first time through. So I'm just moving my microphone a little bit. Okay, so now that we have all that, let's just throw andesite, or not andesite, stone just to fill in the hole there. And getting, because I don't have the redstone to build it yet, but I still want a functioning gate, which is very challenging to build around because of all the extra space you need up here. Especially for it to still end up looking good. So from here, we'll have something like that. And actually, let's build this up as well. Just so we have everything going at the same time. And honestly, after we get this done, I think I probably won't do too much more building until after we have elytra and a good supply of ender pearls. Just because with all the verticality here, we don't want to go too high up or else it's going to be a complete pain to I guess we'll probably end up needing scaffolding anyway. Oh wait, we need bamboo. We can't even make scaffolding yet. Huh. Well, that is something to consider, I suppose. Let's just go across with stone. But yeah, what I was saying earlier is do a rough pass first, and then we'll go back through adding texture and whatnot, because I feel keeping track of making sure I randomize block. Wait, that's not right. How did I mess something up already? 2, 3. So this is, so I messed it up over here. Okay, I did something wrong. Wait, did I mess up the entire arch itself? Is that only 4 blocks there? Oh, it is. Ah, that's pretty good. Okay, good start, good start. I mean, at least we caught it now. Actually, let's go back here, because, like, even though I have it somewhat planned out in a creative world, um, I mean, looking at how it transitions over here. Wait, is this right too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's good. So looking at this wall, it's more important for it to transition well because we actually have stuff built along it. Whereas on this wall, it will just be the tower, which it doesn't really matter where that like blends into the surface. So let's just shift all this stuff back one, or like over 1 block. Goes through all the effort of like setting up like proper markings to more easily make stuff, and then you just mess all that up anyway. As it do be sometimes. At least we have like diamond stuff, so mining all this isn't too bad. Okay, so now that that is corrected, that goes out 1, and then we have a bit of stone. And then a pillar will go here, and I don't mind doing minor terraforming around stuff just so like certain features are more easily seen. I just don't want to do like a lot of terraforming to where I'm like kind of overriding the feel of the mountain as a whole. And actually, I'm not sure if I've slept recently, so I might have to deal with Phantom at some point. Which, like, isn't that bad. We can do that. Okay, let's go over here. And we should be good to go now. Okay, so now we put a slightly longer bit there, and now we should be good to go. It looks like it anyway. We'll find out relatively soon if not, though. Okay, so from here, let's put another bit of stone. And then more stairs like so. Oh, and we're down here. You know what, I'm just gonna sleep now, and then we'll continue from there. Hello, True Guides Benjamin. I don't think so, just because, like, since I stopped playing that world consistently so long ago, like, none of the old farms work, and, like, it's so many updates behind, it would take a long time just to get everything, not just, like, caught up, but, like, replaced, because unless I, like, completely, like, make a new farming area, I would have to, like, take down all the old stuff before I can make new stuff that actually works. So I think at least for the time being, I'm just going to focus more on, like, multiplayer. Because then there's a lot more, like shenanigans and whatnot that can happen compared to a single-player world. Okay, so from here, we just go up another set. Am I placing those in the right spot? Okay, yeah. And also, I was like really over-ambitious with that project to where it's like kind of a daunting grind to pick back up again, just because of like how much work has to go in before even making like somewhat noticeable progress. Because there's already so much there, you just have to kind of like it's like one of those projects where it just kind of like snowballs and gets worse and worse the longer it goes on. Because at like the point it's at now, I can't like make a small structure and have it look in place. Like it's just gonna look out of place. So from here, we start we make our like pseudo windows that we use to like hide the fact that it's hiding redstone, or it will be hiding redstone and whatnot behind it. I do not have the redstone yet. Actually, I need to make those trapdoors quickly. Oh yeah, yeah, I think that's one downside for streaming compared to making videos is, I mean, like, sure, in streaming you see the entire build process if you watch the entire thing, but why is it only doing one? Oh, I'm holding control instead of shift. That would do it. But it just takes so much more time to like see the process on a stream. With like, of course, the plus side being the entire thing is technically there to see. So let's put torches down so we don't get stuff spawning on us. And like because I have a general style I will be using for this castle. Wait a second, did I do something wrong here? I feel like I did something. Because it should only be two little window type deals. The one here. Okay, yeah. This should not be. Yeah, I put them in the wrong spot. I mean, that's an easy fix, though. We just need to change where those pillars are. So instead of like that, I did not make this in a very convenient spot. Okay, so we do want this one to be up. Which means we need this like that, and then like that. And like, looking at this, there's room for 3 windows, but I didn't like how it was spaced out. So I have like a separate little like roof bit and then one block in between here, which I think ends up working a bit better. Anyway, going back to what I was talking about, I have a general like design, or like I guess style for this castle with a few, in a way, modular like wall segments and tower like bases that I could probably make a quick tutorial for each of those. Just because like they're so easy to make once you see the pattern they use that there's really like no reason not to make a tutorial for them. And also tutorials are always like just good. It's like a quick and easy way to show the type of building you're doing that's generally more like consumable, I suppose would be a way to put it, than I don't have any slabs. Let's make a few. And like a stream. So like if someone sees a tutorial, it's like, oh, I like that type of building, I'll watch this guy more. Like, oh, they only stream, never mind. But I find streaming more fun for the time being. Let's actually put that down first. Okay, and then let's build up this stone quickly. Actually, I don't remember what I did there. Let's just put a stair for now. If it looks odd, we'll replace it later. Okay, and now we'll have a section of roof, which I just realized we need to build literally everything for still. And not build, but craft. Do we even have inventory room? Not really. Oh, hey, Nate. How have you been doing? How do I want to build this? I think it would be best to like go out here like that. Do something like this, maybe? Let's do all the outlining first before we decide too much. I switched it from slabs to stairs pretty last second. And the main reason I did that is with slabs, because of the angle you're typically looking at this gate as you're approaching, you can't really see it. So it just kind of looked odd where it was like, there's something on top of the wall. I can't tell what it is because you couldn't, like, the vision just didn't hit it right and it just looked out of place. Oh shit. I hope you feel better. And that it's not like too bad. Yeah, that can't be fun. Wait, how many blocks does this even go up? Well, probably just to the center. You know what? That would make sense. Be odd if it didn't go to the center. Okay, we're there, so let's do that quickly, and then let's make a few slabs to go across. Is there any way to, like, shift click a single stack of stuff? Okay, that's good. Yeah, like, medicine always helps a ton, because I have a bad habit, especially, like, when I lived back home in very rural area. Like, oh, don't need to go to the doctor. It'll clear up on its own. Oh, rip mud. Hopefully that was, like, somewhat intended and that you just didn't get, like, stuck under something while chatting. Oh, yep. What do we need more of? Actually, let's just fill in the stairs we have for now, because we're gonna need a lot of them. Actually, I guess not too many, because it's a relatively small, like, building. Oh, hello, Quiffer? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that wrong, I may not be. Oh, a challenge, what is it? I'm interested, you have my attention. Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, Ricky. Busy stream. Fun, fun. I mean, it probably helps I'm actually, like, building stuff instead of just early game Minecraft grind number, like, who knows how much. What do I get rid of now? Just chuck that on the ground for now. So let's go around that for now. Where's the slabs? There they are. And actually, now that I look at it, that sounds like a lot of work. I'm not sure if I want to do all that. Rejoin the server. Also, the nearest water source would actually be... Oh, it's literally right there. Let's refresh that block. Do it or fat? Huh? Playing Overwatch. Oh shit, 21 win streak. Actually, you know what? Whatever. See how fast I can do that. And there's a water source. Yay. Whatever. But yeah, actually, that's something I've been meaning to do more often recently is play other games, because I have a really bad habit of, like, picking up a game, playing it to death, and then, like, yeah. Like, the variety of games I play is actually crazy. Because, let's see. In the past, like, decade, it's been, like, Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro for one playthrough, Elden Ring, Old School RuneScape, and Minecraft. And I haven't, like, put any substantial amount of time into, like, any other game. What version is this? It's Minecraft 1.19. The server host is because it's a relatively small host, I don't want to. Let me see if there's like an average number of. Because like saying the server host is like a security thing as well. But if it's like a super large one, it doesn't really matter. But I'm pretty sure it's smaller. Yeah, I won't share the server host just for like security reasons. If you look in the chat, the save our stuff or like data pack should tell you the coordinates. Oh yeah, I know what you mean by the host. I'm just saying like it can be a security thing to like have the host of a server be known. So I don't think I'll answer that. Then as far as the other questions, for average ping, like I think I get around 30 usually, which for Minecraft is fine. Other stuff lower is typically better, but Minecraft it doesn't really matter. Then any mods applied, we do have some fabric mods for like optimization. No, it's not Apex. Nope, that didn't work. But yeah, pretty much just optimizations, and then we also have proximity voice chat. So just like relatively simple stuff. Yeah, like that's the thing, like I end up not buying very many games because I know I won't typically play them. So like I have a 3080 and 5800X for my computer, so it's more than capable for pretty much everything at 1440, 144 hertz, but I just don't play stuff. Because like I've been kind of considering getting into an FPS just for something different, because I've never really put time into one, but like Minecraft translates a little bit probably. Then again, back to you, Mud, about where to tell where you died. The save our stuff data packet should put it in chat when you die, I believe, anyway. The SMP's been going pretty well. We're making like fairly steady progress for just steady progress getting farms and whatnot set up and all that. And actually getting to building finally, which is good. And then... okay, that's good. Yeah, like... oh yeah, you're welcome, Mud. And as far as like the hosts, I don't really care enough about being scored to publicly disclose that. Just again for security reasons, because I'm not sure if like the host has like a series of IPs or whatever that would make it easier to do whatever. Again, doesn't really matter. Okay, how high do I want this tower? Oh, also, let's get this pillar going up. I think I got caught up to chat there. Can't say for sure. I'll just go back over everything quickly. It looks like we should be good. So right now with the way the tower is set up, I'm just gonna make... actually, let's just build it up properly. So right now, it would look something like this. Where's my stone brick? There it is. Oh, not quite like that. Is that too close? I think... because in the screenshot, it's one block lower, which I don't like because it... like, these two blocks can't mix, which ends up looking a little bit odd. But that might be too close. Let's just build more of the tower. Actually, we can make the backside of it, because it's going to be the same thing. And then we can make the backside of everything. And there we go. And now that we have like a mirror of it to reference right over here, it should be relatively quick to do. Actually, I could replace those just to like add more texture variation. I guess it doesn't really matter to do that now because we'll be going back through anyway to add like andesite and stone bricks in random spots just for more the texture variation, but yeah, whatever. We're here now, may as well knock it out. Oh, then I'm not sure if I actually got back to you, Ricky. Yeah, no worries about not catching streams lately. Like, I don't have a schedule or anything, so there's really no way to know when I'll be live, so just if you have the time, hop in, otherwise, no worries. Which I think is like the proper way to consume streaming content, because in general, it's like much longer form, to where it's not really healthy to like catch every stream a person does. Because like, at a certain point, it's just physically impossible to like consume everything. I mean, I guess if you watch VODs and do like sped up playback, I guess that could technically work, but that just seems like it'd become more annoying than it's worth at a certain point. Also, I just realized, like, hopefully I have enough stuff for all this, but I'm not actually sure if that will be the case. And then another thing I can discuss while like catching up on this part is I feel like making another gate here might make it feel a bit like a little bit too claustrophobic, to where I might maybe not like take all this out, but just make this decorative and leave it open. Because if I build anything up here for like arches, it goes out one block and then this goes out another block. There will only be like one block between the roof, which like if I make the same exact design anyway, which I don't think would end up looking very good, so I probably wouldn't do that. Now, whether or not I want to like do a different design just to have a gate there technically, well, that's the thing though. With a redstone gate, you need a certain amount of room above it to push it back down, which then has the problem of it being too close to this one. So I probably won't have 3 redstone gates, just 2, which honestly is already more than enough. Because a lot of the time in like these types of builds, people kind of drop functionality in survival Minecraft for aesthetics, just because of it just typically works a lot better to not limit yourself to redstone dimensions, which is very understandable. And then actually let's put torches down again. Okay, so this is where we go up. Where's our trapdoors? There they are. That didn't quite work. Oh, that was odd. I did not realize I would like just jump up like that. Interesting. Hey, progress. Oh, that. Oh, I have stone bricks, aren't I? Oof. There we go. So I'm so glad they added the ability to, like, middle mouse button to select blocks. It makes all this process so much easier, because then I don't have to constantly be in my inventory rearranging stuff and all that. As I have to immediately go into my inventory and rearrange something. But it needs to be done much less frequently, which is good. Oh, I put those other blocks on the other side down wrong. Whoops. They should be stairs facing outwards, otherwise like, it won't look right with the logs. Let's just make a temporary bridge for now, and then just fix it. It should be like right here, yeah. And we have to go over here. Is it? Yeah, it should be this one. Am I too early game to not be caring about dropping blocks like that? Probably, but it's whatever. It does not matter that much. Okay. Let's build this quickly. And I just slept the other night, so I should be good. Like, Phantom shouldn't bother me, for now anyway. Oh, I'm gonna need more stairs than that. Not a huge issue, though. Okay. Roof building, oh boy. And I also considered, like, having a, like, trim on the roof to where I had stone bricks and whatnot, but I kind of felt like it removed too much of the variety having, like, it just made it blend in too much with the towers on each side. Like, it wasn't enough contrast with the surrounding stuff, where I kind of like this better, to where it's just all spruce planks. Yeah, let's just do this, just to have it built. And before building the top of the tower, I'll build up the front of it some, run away, like, to the, like, pseudo pathway I've marked out leading up to it, just to see if the height looks good for the transition point. Oh, that's not quite right. Because if it's not, it'd be easier to change now before building all the stuff on top of it. And then this tower will go higher up, so I'm not really worried about its like transition point. Is there light there? Oh, because it's like bleeding around it. Okay. Actually, I should put at least something down up here, just so I don't get like creeper bombed as I come back up. But fill in the front here. And again, I'll be going back over it and replacing quite a few blocks with like stone brick, andesite, adding like arrow slits and all that. But just to get like the overall shape of it down first, let's just build like so. Okay, stairs. And then before we put the block that we can't see, let's do that. And let's go to sleep, and then we'll run out for a little bit and see if the height seems about right. I should also grab some ladders so I can just like climb up. Scaffolding would be better, but we haven't found a bamboo jungle yet, as far as I'm aware anyway. Like, I personally haven't. I'm not sure about the server as a whole. So I have some ladders somewhere, or did... You know what, I guess we'll just make a few more. It doesn't matter too much. Perfect. You know what, that probably too much. Actually, whatever, it's fine. It's really easy to get a spruce wood. Okay, let's sweep and see if the height is good. If it is, we'll build the top section. Yeah, I don't think I want to build something here. I'll probably like shave that down a little bit and maybe have like a water feature statue built into the mountain to where like it kind of highlights the natural shape of it, but still add like battlements on either side of it, something like that. Just because like I feel like if it's an immediate wall here, like it doesn't have like well, I don't know if there's like a proper terminology for it. I feel like as you enter a castle, like it should be a build up to where it's like, oh, look at this, that looks cool right there, instead of like, oh, it's another very similar wall right there. It would be like, oh, that's cool. And then as you pass through this gate, you get a glimpse of more of the castle, and then you see like a lot. I think that'd be a better, I guess, like transition instead of it's another wall. Oh, it's another wall, and then you see a bit more. Because I feel like if you can't see whatever I end up building, like, here very well, like, if you pass through that, you can already, like, you can't see it at that point. It'd be a bit of a waste to build something nice there. Because you wouldn't be able to see it from outside because that covers it up. I guess another way I could go about it is build that third gate first, and then depending on how that works out, then we go through with making the second one, or not. Is that a good height? I like it more than what I have in the, like, thumbnail, just because it is ever so slightly more separated. Let's try getting a little bit more distance. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's go with it. And I probably won't be doing any, like, interior details yet, like adding individual floors and all that, just because, like, if it does end up being changed, that'd add more work to remove before rebuilding. Okay, so now we need to make the, like, upper part of the tower. Okay, so if I want the redstone, what side do I want the redstone on? Because that like changes how much free space we have to work with. Each side, so the gate would end there. If I remember correctly, my gate design goes out 4 blocks, so we would want the ladder. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but let's just make it here. Wait a second. Is that a safe block to build on? Yeah, it should be, because I'm gonna add like actually we'll end up taking out a lot of those if we do like replace like block replacements. So let's make it in the center maybe. Should be like here. Because it'd be a bit of a waste to make the entire ladder going all the way up. Then take out a good chunk of the ladder as we add texture and whatnot to it. Okay, so for the upper part of the tower, that is not the right block. Good start, good start. Is that even the right spot? Okay, yeah, it should be. So these go up 3 blocks. Then between here, we put stone. Yeah, I think it might be more than 3. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point anyway. Actually, yeah, let's just do the visible section for now, just because if we do end up wanting to change it, it'll be less work to take down. So let's go like that. This goes up to another layer of stone. Let's actually make this go all the way around just because it will essentially be our floor. Goes up 2, and then we have more stairs like so. Okay, and then for these corner bits, hope I need another crafting bench or crafting table, whatever. Close enough. Actually, we shouldn't need any more torches with the, like, spawn level changes. So for here... what block did I put the upside down slab on? It looks like the one above that, so probably here? Then 2 blocks. Oh wait, never mind. I don't need that on this tower. It's just this tower's a little bit larger, so I have to make the edges a little bit more smooth for it to, like, transition properly. So we should be good just to add cobblestone walls like that. And down we go. Then I'll run out, see if it looks good, and if it does, we'll make the visible part of the other tower until we're happy with its general size. Oh, those are pillagers. That's a lot of pillagers. I have to be careful with that, because if I get too close to my trading area... You don't want to bring bad omen to your trading hall, because then a raid starts. Actually, can you clear it with, what's it called? A bucket of milk? Like, is the strat to kill the pillagers and then hope you find a cow outside of your village's range? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's treated as like it's an effect, so it should be cleared by a bucket of milk? Maybe? Wait, did the banner guy despawn? I don't see him anyway. I'm pretty sure that's the one you have to kill to get Bad Omen. Unless I, like, walk into my castle and I see a raid bar pop up, and that probably wouldn't go that well. Okay, yeah, good to know it, a bucket of milk clears it. Or, I'm assuming that's why you were replying to, Mud. Like, that's the one thing about streaming on YouTube at 1440p is it's a 8-second delay instead of 2. But the thing is, because, like, I'm not a partnered... Actually, I'm not even sure if partnered YouTube streamers get the better codec. Because, like, if I stream at 1080p, it's the, I think, AV1 codec. So it's just like a blurry mess. It's even worse than Twitch, which is impressive because it's more bitrate to work with. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. And, like, answering. But if I stream at 1440p, it forces YouTube to use the VP9 codec, which is really, really good. Which is, like, why this stream is so crisp. I mean, it's also a lot of bitrate. I think I'm at, like, 18k right now for bitrate. Whereas, like, on Twitch, you're limited to 1080p at 6k, I believe. And on YouTube, I think it's, like, 9k for 1080p. But, again, because it uses... like, they're really efficient codec, it doesn't end up looking very good, to be fair. Okay, so I'm happy with that height. Now we need to find out how we are going to build this other tower. I think to start with, I kind of want to trim this a little bit, just so we get more of... Actually, let's fill this and just, like, build up the base of the transition a bit. With that there, I think this part is fine. Let's, like, not fully trim that back, but just a little bit so you can actually see the stone brick. And maybe that. Yeah, I think that should be good. Okay, and then as we build this up, let's mark out the rest of this tower in particular, because it is a little bit different from the other. I mean, it's, in a way it is, in another way it's not. It's pretty much the same design, just with a different corner. Okay, so that's 4 blocks now. And now we can go out to the full 5 blocks. And from here, oh, we need to take that down a little bit. We have that going out to 1 block. Then we have that, and then yeah, let's just make this fully. Ooh, I hope I have more stone than this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good. Diagonal, diagonal. 1, 2. I guess I don't need to build it out on this side yet. I mean, I guess no. The placement is determined, and it will at least be this tall, so that should be fine to put down. Ooh, that would not end up looking good at all, Dante. Actually, I guess it depends, because Minecraft is a very odd game to make content for, because even though it's very simple, it's a very noisy game. To where, like, it's hard for, like, bitrate to keep up with it to make it look visually good, because a lot of games, they have smoother texture, like, they're more detailed textures, but that makes, like, slight smoothing of them less noticeable, instead of everything being very well-defined pixels. Whereas with Minecraft, yeah. Actually, I think with YouTube encoding is really odd, especially for videos, because like what looks the best is not very consistent. Actually, let's build up this part. Also, one of these times I'm gonna fall right down onto a dripstone or stalagmite and die. So what I was getting at with that entire like semi-rant is that an aggressive shader pack might help with like lower bit rates, because stuff will look smoother. So then there will be less noise for like the bit rate to have to like keep up with. Okay, I think I'll go up like, actually let's look over here. Oh yeah, we definitely need to go up a bit more. Probably like at least, yeah, let's do one more. Because I'm still not decided on how I want to actually like work with the, like this peak in particular. Because it's so, like if I build too high, oh, I'm out of stone, shit. Yeah, like if I build too high here, there's no chance whatsoever of seeing any of the like taller structures farther into the castle from outside as you walk up to it. But then again, with the way perspective works, it's already going to be pretty difficult to do that. Where it, I mean, it really doesn't matter if it works out like that or not, I suppose. But another thing is like, for something on top of that to look good, it needs to be a good transition all the way from the base to the top with buildings and whatnot to like have a transition. I'm not going to be able to get back up there from here, but yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out. Probably just like mine the stone and dig back up. So like I'm kind of at an impasse of like, if I do build something up there, I want the ability to transition to it relatively well. So I need to make this tower at a height to where like it's not too tall to transition, but it's also not like too close to the mountainside for it to transition well. So I think something like this should be good. I guess I could always like jump down and see, and just make another ladder up on this side. Okay, let's like think about this. We go across here. Then that's one block. Oh, hi there. I'm just gonna take that guy out now because we don't need him sneaking up later. There we go. Hmm. You know what, let's just make the front section. Because it's so close to the side of the mountain anyway, it's really going to be all we see anyway, so this should give us a decent, yeah, a decent idea of if it's a good height. And that goes up. And I think that's still 3 blocks. It might be one higher now. Actually, no, it should still be around that, give or take. Then this is the side where we have that. It goes up to, and then, wait a second. No, this goes up a full block, and then I have slabs here. Just so it's, like, more rounded. Yeah, that looks better. That's not in the right spot. And there we go. Now the more fun part. That's the center, so we go like that. I guess it doesn't matter if that's stone or stone brick, but let's just do that. I think stone will look better because it will be a contrast for the floor on the inside. Oh, shit, skeleton's over there. That scared me. Okay, it's done. And it's good that we have feather falling out, because otherwise, like, this would be a dangerous job building up here. Oh, I'm pretty sure I landed right there and missed the dripstone, because I'm pretty sure dripstone would kill. Actually, I'm not sure how their damage works. It might kill me if I fall into it from that height. Did I make that right? Okay, yeah, I did. Let's just go, like, way back here to get a good perspective on it. It does look a little bit odd without, like, the side parts of it also being built, but... yeah, I think that's good. So that villager right there. I'm gonna come back to my villager farm and everything's gonna be dead. Guarantee it. Like, even though it's, like, kind of blocked off, I'm not sure if there's enough room inside of it for raids to spawn there. Because they might, because I'm not too familiar with the raid spawning mechanics. So, it's probably not very likely that I got it raid proof by chance. Okay, but you see there's a guy with a banner there, so I don't really want to engage with him. Actually, I guess I could run in, grab an empty bucket, milk a cow, and hope I'm not within raid start range. Although, like, the village is all the way back there, so it should be fine. It's just I'm a little bit worried to grab milk when I already have Bad Omen on because the cows are pretty close to the village. I'm not sure where the nearest cow outside of here is. Like, I had to bring these guys from pretty far away, right? Because there's not very many out in that plains over that way. Okay, let's kill some pillagers. Do I have a snow block? Oh, because I have a silk touch shovel now, and I broke a snow block. That crazy how that works. Any crossbows? Also, I'm gonna drink this now. Accidentally shoot a bow as you do. I mean, there's still one guy for sure. Or can they not? No, I'm pretty sure that these guys can drop their crossbows, right? Especially because I have looting 3 on. But no luck so far, it looks like. Okay, that is all cleared up until it's not again. Okay, ladder on the inside of this tower, finish up that tower. Actually, I could just like pillar up, I don't need a ladder yet. Okay, we go here. Oh, not quite. And the reason I'm not adding texture now is because it's a little hard to see what it looks like when you're like building it like this. Whereas if I make a platform going up from that side, it's gonna be easier to add like an appropriate amount of texture. Because I feel like just winging it's gonna add too much. Hey, let's build up the rest. Oh, wait, okay, let's just do the visible part from outside for now. Oh, I need to add a slab. Oh, I'm down here now. Oh boy. A good way for me to get back in? Honestly, probably just like this. Kind of surprised I was able to grab that torch. Oh, that would have not been good to be caught a little bit earlier with. I keep like taking the slab out even though it's not the most efficient block to replace, which is a little annoying, but whatever. We're actually going to need more of those soon. I haven't been using the shovel, so let's just do that. Oh, it switched out the block anyway. That's interesting. And I guess like in a general case, that'd be better. As typically you wouldn't want to change a tool for a block, but in this very specific case, that is what I want to do. Okay, last visible section. Let's add that quickly. And I mean visible at least from like that perspective. No, I guess this part wouldn't be visible from that perspective, but from this one, oh, I would need to add that one. Weird how that works. And stair there and here. Honestly, I may as well just make the entire thing at this point. Not much of a reason not to. Especially this tower. Like, this tower is effectively done. Like, let's just finish it up. Now, I guess if we finish the front gate entirely, it will give us a better feel for what to do on the inside. Okay, one more bit of stairs. Did I do that part right? I'm actually not sure. That might be one block too low. Did I make all of those too high, or did I make all of them too low? I mean, that looks right. Okay, no, that's right. What did I mess up? Oh, okay, I know. So that goes up, then slabs go there. Oh, I did that on like all of them, but that one. That's why it confused me so much. I was right. I was almost right for the most part. Just threw me off for one of them. Okay, and then let's build this up quickly. Oh, need more stone bricks. Actually, let's not do that many. Okay, up. That's not where the center is. We want there. Just looking at how I might want all this to like transition. I think I'll put the wall in this back part instead of like covering up the edge of this tower because that would fill up too much there. If like the wall was centered on the tower rather than like built into the cliff. I'm gonna need a lot of stone for this project. Which I mean is understandable. And I don't think overall it should be that bad because like I more or less plan to have like I guess in a sense smaller scale structures between like to like a lot of like courtyards and whatnot. Like better fill in the space without just making a giant building literally everywhere. Well, need more stone. I mean, it's good that we have a ladder on that tower at least, so we can just like hop right back up. Hey, stone. Actually, we're here right now. We're going to need more of these. Let's do that quickly. And we should be good on everything else. I don't know why I did that so inefficiently. Yeah, something like that should be fine. And back up we go. Well, that's another thing I kind of wanted to... I don't remember if trapdoors let light through or not. Actually, never mind. Having light bleed through the trapdoors to, like, really try and fake that it's an actual window might be a little bit odd looking. At the same time, I feel like without that, the dark, or the outside might end up being very dark and look a little bit odd. Because typically it would be open and there would be like battlements with lighting on the other side that would bleed over, but if it's like a closed shutter, there wouldn't be any like light bleeding through, which I suppose that does make sense, so it's probably not a huge issue. Then we have stone. That goes up 2 blocks, and then more stone. Oh, not that much stone, though. And the last few stairs, and that should end up being good. Nice to have the bucket I used milk to get on me. And then let's just put torches down so it's like evenly lit. Actually, let's put them in the corners because then like they're a little bit more concealed. Okay, and then let's run away out here. Oh, then we can make the walls as well. That should end up kind of like pulling the front gate in a little bit more. Because like as it is right now, it's just kind of like randomly plopped there. It's not really like blended into anything yet. Also, when I was like running around out here fighting mobs to try and get like ender pearls and whatnot, I kind of want to make an arena at this level just because of how much more annoying it makes fighting. Where it's like constantly like clouds changing, or like not really changing, but messing with your visibility. But like we're at the right level to do that. Okay, yeah, that's looking pretty good. And another thing I'll be trying to do with this build a lot more than I've done previously is like have asymmetrical stuff. Because I feel like before I've really been like I pretty much always have built symmetrically. So like forcing myself to not do that should make a lot more interesting builds, I feel like. 'Cause I'm liking this a lot so far. And now that I've built this, I kind of think I answered a question I had in the planning stream of if I want to build like into the castle versus build into the mountain instead of on top of the mountain, and I think into will make a much more interesting looking build. Because like if I have something similar to this on this side to where it's like a tower there, sections of wall, and then a building in the center, I think that would end up looking a lot cooler than just like a tower, wall, tower, building up here. So I feel like a building up there, that's too much height difference and it's going to look out of place. Like I could still have like a way to get on top of the mountain there and like make a... Actually, what would look good up there? I guess another approach I could take to it is, since like those peaks are relatively flat because they're at the like generation cap, I could terraform it to be like a more full peak. Like a pointier peak like we have over here. Yeah, I think that might be what I end up doing. To where I'm still like working within the mountain like as it's generated and building into it rather on top of it. I'm just like improving the mountain because it was limited by the generation height, and it literally could not be taller there. Okay, it's almost night again. I'll probably sleep that because it's been a few nights since we've slept, and we don't really want phantoms spawning on us because they are annoying, and they don't really have much benefit. Oh, Noxta was talking about making another custom, like, enchantment for, like, yeah, another custom enchantment through his data pack. They have, like, a slow fall effect with Elytra if you add that enchant to him. Then I think he mentioned they would probably use Phantom Membranes to have. But that would pretty much just be, like, you're flying, hold shift, and then you, like, slow fall with it. Which it doesn't really have any, like, mechanical, difference to it, because you can already slow fall by, like, doing this with Elytra, but for, like, getting cinematic views without just hopping on a camera account, slow fall would be pretty nice to have. Did that goat just, like, jump from that peak? Is that what I saw? Okay, yeah. I'm honestly a little bit surprised that there's still goats here. Because, like, I just see them take the craziest jumps. I'm not sure if they're slowly dying or if... Actually, are they immune to fall damage? They might be. To a certain extent, anyway. Yeah, I need to terraform here. I actually haven't gotten one yet, but from my understanding is you need them to, like... If you stand still for a bit and they're on, like, flat ground nearby, they'll try and ram you. But if they just hit you, you won't get a horn. They need to, like, miss and hit the block. I know there's farms and whatnot to, like, force them to miss so you get a block every time. I just haven't really bothered to do that. I think Nox actually has a goat horn farm. If I remember correctly anyway. Yeah, I could probably... Because they are a very cool item. Because I think they have a range of 250 blocks. Our voice chat has a range of 48 blocks. So they're a good way to let people know you're in the area and, like, to look out. Like if I'm up here and someone's like walking up, I could blow a horn, then they know I'm here, and then yeah, and all that. Okay, and then for this wall, well, right here, I decided against having a tower as well because I feel like it's going to make like I don't want too many towers, so it's just gonna be like a rampart over here to where it's walls for this entire section without any towers really. And then there's going to be a like I mean I guess like a pseudo keep or like a gatehouse. A gatehouse would be more appropriate for like right here. Then I feel like the actually yeah, I'll probably build on top of this one because I'm starting from a higher up point to where the transition won't be as bad. Anyway, so for this wall, as you can see, I've a few sections like marked out for it already. I think we'll start here. Okay, let's start on this section by like building this part up. It goes out of the way. No, wait a second. I'm already like too high. Actually, I mean, I guess it's not too high technically, but the other thing is I can easily change and like angle these walls. But I think I'll have these be one block higher than what's over here. Because I'm going to be like raising it up one block for each iteration here, but just to make them stand out a little bit more, I'll start one block higher as well. Trying to remember. Like, that should be like that. I mean, that's not right. It needs to go out one. That's why it wasn't making sense in my head. It was wrong. Okay, so that one block or is it more? Okay, that is one. Visually, it looks like one. It might be more. We'll see. So then from here, is that? No, it would be the other way. Like that, and then we have a stair. Actually, this is why I need scaffolding. It's gonna make all this so much easier. Okay, so from here, it's like that. There we go. And then we do have... Actually, I don't remember if... Actually... No, they go the other way. Like... that. I think anyway, right? Yeah, because it would look odd if it wasn't like that. And then here we have... Oh, shit, we're out of stairs already. That right? I feel like I'm missing something here and it doesn't look quite right. I guess not having the battlements on the top could be messing with it as well. It turns out the battlements are a pretty large part of a wall. How do I get up there easily? I guess we'll just add a ladder for now. Okay, now let's run back and take a look. I'm gonna double check that real quick. I think it should be good, but it could just be like it's only one section and we have an odd angle on it. Oh, I was wrong. I do need to rotate the... Okay, yeah, that looks better. Having the, like, arrow slits rotated. Not, not really rotated, but flipped would be a better way to put it. Then that little text pop-up right there is all the different data packs we have. Stairs, there we go. Oh, not quite. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. Okay, let's look at that level. So we would have a arrow slit, like right here. It's gonna look out of place now when it's like the only bit of stone brick there is, but once we add in, like other parts of it, it should end up being fine. Was this? Oh, that's too low to have it on that side. I guess I could have it up higher as well. Let's double check something quick. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so we start here, it's there, then we go up one block, and then for this next section, we'll go up another block. And we're doing that just to like make more height because over here is a bit taller. And we don't want it to like be built into the floor, essentially. And then we're also shifting it this way as well, which I really like that I can do this. Because like before with like the very like layer-based designs I've had, it's kind of difficult to make it diagonal or like either or horizontally or have it go vertically. Because it's a very clear break in that like layered pattern. Whereas with this approach, it just works essentially. Okay, so looking at all of that, we would have our, that's where it goes out. Oh, I can just look there. Oh, that's not right. And for that, it should be... This will be easier if I just do it like this. I guess that could end up being a little bit out of a transition. Actually, let's take out that level, because I think it will end up looking better if we have, like, slabs or wood or whatever there just to break up the pattern a bit more. Like, by pattern, I mean, like, blocks being the same everywhere. And then for now, let's just put torches on those battlements. Okay. Let's build that down, and we'll work with all the, like, terraforming or, like, transition into the ground a bit later. It's like I have blocks down here that will form some type of base, but we're not quite there yet. Then we go up one block again. Stone there. So we are like expanding it a little bit by doing that, like the mountain a little bit, like visually by doing this, but I think it will end up looking better than if we hadn't. So then we should end up with something like that. I'm gonna need more stairs again, oh no. That is not a crafting table. Or did the stream elements bot, like, reset or something? Why did it tell me it was running again? I guess it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so then from here, we actually need to place one more stair down there. And that should be good. Oh, and then we also need to do this back part. Not really back part, but like the corner of it. Which hopefully will make a good transition into like the mountain itself. Actually, if it's a little disconnected like that, that might still end up being fine. It's one more block. Because that goes out like that. I think that means we would have something like this. Would I maybe just do it like that? I'm actually not sure. I don't think I actually fully planned that part out. Now let's sleep to get rid of the snow and night. Was that goat just trapped there forever now? Might be, because it's like trying to climb the ladder, but it's not. Then if it looks a little bit odd if like once we go out into the like field in front of the castle, then I'll just hop over to my creative world to see if I had done that part of it before. But if it looks good, we'll just go forward with like adding texture to all the walls and whatnot. Oh, that Enderman's not happy. Actually, I have 12 Ender Pearls, which should be enough to get to a stronghold and light the portal if we loot. Oh, this guy's never coming back. Oh. 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 Perfect. No Ender Pearls. Rip. Yeah, like, I have 12, and I imagine other people on the server have a few as well. And this is all assuming the stronghold, or like, one of the strongholds haven't been found already. But 12 should be enough to get there, loot a few chests to get a few more Ender Pearls, and then we should be good to go. Okay. I think that's good. It is a little bulky there. It is more bulky than I would like. Yeah, I think if I raise up those stairs, it would probably look better. I'm just gonna hop over to the test world quickly, just to see if I had done something before. I did work a little bit on like corners for the walls, which I'm kind of trying to do there. I'm just not sure if I did that exact scenario. Those are all towers. Oh, here we go. So that's 2. So that is what I did. Okay. We'll just have to like terraform a little bit to have it transition a little bit better. Actually, I'm curious, because this will be easier to do here than like on the actual server in survival. I think I like that better. Then I'll add maybe not slabs to make it all one height, but full blocks on top of it. Like just shift that section up 1 block essentially. Actually, no, that was 2 blocks from the bottom. Like shift the bottom up 2 and the top up 1. Oh, that also probably doesn't help it when it's like just sticking out like that. Bring that down. that down, and then honestly, let's just do that for now. I guess I could be using snow for like temporary scaffolding block. Then I'm just gonna replace the torch with a bit of stone once I'm. Oh, I've walled myself out of my castle. Oh no. Oh no, the wall's so effective. Whatever will I do? That is going to be something I try and do after as I build more and more of the castle, I'm gonna just see if I can, like, parkour my way up the mountainside to see how effective the walls actually are. And if I can parkour, I'm gonna terraform it so I can. It needs to be as secure as possible, just for consistent. Oh, I already made it taller on top. Okay, I think that should look better. Although, like, realistically, I don't really care if there's, like, technically a way you can, like, sprint jump around corners up, like, the back cliff of the castle. Like, technically be able to sneak in, because, like, who's gonna do that? And also, like, the doors will just be open 90% of the time anyway. Okay, yeah, that looks quite a bit better. And it does look a little bit odd now when it's just, like, out of place like that. But once we add... So I think the height is good. We'll add a little bit of, buttresses on the bottom. Is it? I guess it would still technically be a buttress, like a support at the bottom there. It looks a little odd now, but once we have, like, another wall starting out this way, I think I'll have it be roughly the same height here and maybe, like, drop down a little bit as we go around the hill. But I think that should be good. And another test is we'll primarily be looking at the stuff from the path. So on this side, it's a lot more clear that it's just, like, a small wall right there. And as we come around, you see more sections of wall, which looks good. And what I like is the arrow slits are, like, right there, so they are technically useful. Especially as you come around this corner. I want to say the arrow slits, yeah, all those arrow slits can see the path, and, like, if you're stuck at the gate, you're having a bad time. Actually, can those arrow slits see anything at all? They might not be able to. That'd be kind of funny if they can. 'Cause I think before they could, if they were, like, one block backwards anyway. Actually, that's not very useful. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I mean, these ones are good because it's, like, a direct flank to the gate itself. Oh no, these are, like, completely protected by that hill right there. Okay, that's a little bit funny. So maybe we have to revisit that a little bit. And then for this, I don't like the gap there. I guess what I could do is... So that would be a stair there. No, like, just add a stair there, maybe? I guess it would technically be here. And then... that. I just want to see if this is even, like, on the path. Because what I could do is, like, smooth it down the, like, hill there a little bit. Because if I do that... Okay, let's just do that. Just because, like, I feel like, at least for me, having a functionally useless wall is a little bit annoying. So if, like, a simple change like that makes it much more useful, I would say it's worthwhile to do. Okay, then... Oh, we're out of stairs again. Would asymmetrical buttresses look good there? I think it should be fine. Because typically, I think it would be like a 4-block gap. It shouldn't be more than 1 block asymmetric, though. Maybe something like that. Then we drop it down like there for this one. Then I think the tower buttresses take priority over the wall buttresses. Is that a good height for it? It should be fine. Like, these are really easy to change anyway, so may as well just put stuff down and see how it goes. Then 2 blocks up should be good. Something like that. Just so it, like, technically is there. And I think it would look better if we trim this down a little bit. Same for, like, that part. I'm just going to do this now just for consistency. Oh, not quite that. Well, that's another building thing I can try doing more is like adding snow buildup in certain spots. But we need to like make this transition a ton better as well. Okay, so let's have a buttress there. And maybe something like this would mean we would want a taller buttress like right there. And I think it will look better if we terraform this base a bit. But we really don't have much snow to work with here. I guess we have a Silk Touch shovel to where, like... Now, where did I dig up snow? I need, like, a shovel to get snowballs. Well, let's just see how it looks for now, and then, as long as it's okay, I'll just go to, well, sleep and then, like, texturing. Okay, like, having a better foundation to it helps a ton. Okay, yeah, I think I'll leave that part for now. And I'm kind of tempted to see what it looks like if we make it go inwards instead of, like, more like what we have in the thumbnail to where it goes in and then back out. So it doesn't really change the, like, distance at all. Right now we have it going out all 3 times. Which, like, it makes it go out this way more, of course, but... I think what I need to do is just wait until I have the other parts of the rampart made. so it's more clear what that is. Because right now it just kind of stands out a bit because it's just like a random section of wall. But if we have like the entire part made, it's going to be more clear what it is. Which, I mean, crazy how that works, right? Okay, texturing time. I guess I just use stone for scaffolding for now. And there's really, I don't really have a strategy for any of this. I'm just gonna like build, look at the blocks I have placed, like take that out, and that out. Say like that can be andesite, stone brick, andesite. Go up here and do like the same thing. This would be so much better to have a scaffolding for, but whatever. And I want to use stone brick somewhat sparingly just because, well, yeah, just so when it is present, it doesn't look like it's like structural per se. Yeah, that's good for that section. Okay, then after this, we'll be going to an ancient city, just like making our way through it. Also, I'm using stone bricks now for scaffolding, just so it's easier to see what I placed first versus like what was already there. Like right there, I probably would have taken out a bit of the, what should I call it? Like mountain. Did I forget the word mountain when I'm literally building on one primarily? Not even primarily, like fully, realistically. Oh, let's do like a bit of stone brick there. Okay, and now the fun part of the tower. A lot more texturing to go on here. And I like having a little bit higher concentration of stone brick around the, whatever you call it, arrow slits, just to make it look more structurally sound, I suppose. But not like fully encasing it or anything like that. We need to be adding andesite down here as well. Do like andesite there. You know what, let's just like break stuff in place later. Oh, that's another thing I could add, banners. I have stuff, yeah, I have stuff to do. Well, like the wood part of it anyway. Did I like it there or one lower? I think at this level? And if not, we can move it up. And I don't like have anything to really make the banner yet anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Looks like a good spot for a creeper to spawn and jump down on me at some point, for sure. Is that enough? It might not be. We'll see. It needs like another stone brick like right there. This is a lot more difficult to do in survival, it turns out, because like you can't just like go back instantly, see how it looks, go back in. I think what I need is like more continuous sections, like maybe like have that like that. Then I have that up there. That should be a bit better. And we'll just run back and look at the difference the texture makes for the, like this style of tower. A little bit farther back. So looking at the roof height, it might look better to have that up one block higher. I'm just going to hop over to the creative world to double check. Because it's so hard to tell certain things without like getting multiple views of it. I don't know if okay, we were right. Unless, no, that looks right. Okay, so let's hit this tower next. Let's actually run up this way so we can get to the actual tower part more directly. Actually, no, we need to start down here. Ooh, what'd be a good height to have the arrow slits? Probably, I think above... Actually, let's add in the other banner, like, holder first. So one block where it goes out like that. Then we... Oh, not that stair. These aren't the blocks I want to have. Okay, so from here, we go by a similar, like, height difference. I can actually use this pretty easily to see. Oh, that's like way down there. Never mind. Do we just... no, I definitely feel like we should have an arrow slit on this one too. Just a pretty crazy height difference. I guess that doesn't really matter. Like if we do that, and then let's say it would be like 5 blocks, so it'd be 1 for like a fence to connect it as rope, and then 5 blocks below that. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We wouldn't want it like any lower than there. So let's see what that would end up over here. We're gonna have to go up a little bit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and we could have... that's a little bit of an odd spot, but let's just see how it looks. If we have the banner like blowing in the wind, this should be fine, because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. The banner would like fully cover it if it was down. Yeah, let's just see how it looks before we like say too much. Let's finish adding like texture and all that. Then that's already down there, so I mean all that should be fine. We just have to make sure like when we make the banner it's not like just drooping straight down. Because otherwise, it just cut. I mean, technically, if it was going straight down, the arrow slits would be on either side of it. So, I mean, that would technically be fine. Well, I also need to, like, make a banner design. I mean, even though for the, like, banners here, there'd be a solid block, like, probably concrete, terracotta, or wool, depending on what color I want, because they're all different shades. Oh, I kind of like that, where it's just like an arrow slit peeking out. It is a little bit odd that, like, I guess the top of the towers still work properly, but like all the wall-based defenses, because those are fake, are kind of useless here because it's like so tucked back into the mountain that nothing really like peeks through it. Which I don't think would necessarily be good design. Like, it would probably be better if all of these walls had a better vantage point of stuff coming in instead of... Oh, I guess it's a trade-off. Is it better to have more, like, firepower against approaching stuff? Or, like, really effective, like, backstabbing? Like, once you're up to the gate and then you find out you're being attacked from behind, that's really not good. But on the other hand, like, the castle's less effective at attacking people as they approach. I guess we'll have, like, this wall for approach and all that, maybe. We'll see. Okay, yeah, taking a few blocks out there helped a ton with visibility. I might trim it back a little bit more just so it's, like, technically better, but it should be good. I never really looked at how much, why didn't I should just, like, jump off the easy to jump off part. Maybe. I'll get there eventually. I'll just do there. Yeah, I didn't look at if having that connecting wall there helped much. I mean, I guess it's really hard to tell with the snow, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'll just mess around with that bit later. But I do think it is ancient city time, now that we have the front wall essentially done. Well, I guess, that's another thing I need to decide. Like, for the actual walkway up here, I don't know if I want to keep all the dripstone. Because it will look a little bit out of place as we build up everything else. So let's just kind of fill this in for now. And I know it's kind of a waste to, like, fully fill it in, but we're going to have so much stone the more we mine that it doesn't really matter. Like, having it filled in will make terraforming later a lot easier as well. By, like, terraforming, it will mostly be, like, blending in, like, walkways and all that. Like, on one hand, the dripstone is a little bit out of place, but I guess on the other hand, it does add more variety. We should actually be good to do something like that as well. Just, like, slowly fill in the area so it's not, like, just random holes everywhere. And then you walk right in here and it's whatever this mess is. You know what? Good enough for now. We'll have to mess around with this more. But I definitely think I'm leaning towards not having another full gate here. Like, trimming this back a little bit and just having, like, a curved pathway leading up to that gate. Actually, I guess in a sense it might be good to have this like not obstructed. Because if they're like running, like if intruders get through the first gate, or like you leave the first gate open to let people in and they rush in here, and then they make a quick turn here, like they're not, they're like surrounded on all sides, which I guess typically a gatehouse does anyway. But I feel like most gatehouses are straight, so you just like, you would run through the threat and then you wouldn't be like turning and then you're surrounded on all sides and all that. Oh, grats on making a trade mud. Are you also going for like a full villager trade setup? It's like, they're so strong, there's like no reason not to. I'm a little like, I guess in a sense annoyed at just how strong villager trades are. Because they like devalue everything in the game, pretty much. Especially with like discounts with zombies, or like turning them into zombies and converting them back and all that. Like amending or like pretty much any enchanted book in the game for 1 diamond a pop is crazy. Okay, so it is ancient city time. Got my wool. Gonna make a few shears. Grab my fancy diamond hoe that has all the enchants you could want on it. Grab that. We should restock our torches. Actually, because we're not gonna like find any coal down there, we should probably go in with at least like... Actually, no, we can't. No, we can place torches. We just have to be really careful about doing so. And that should all be good. Okay, and then if we trigger a warden, I say we have an emergency ender pearl on us just to get away and like reset our aggro, or like the aggro, just so we're not like right there. Then we have wool to... Oh, what's the recipe for a night vision potion? Potion of night vision. That's just telling me what the effect does. What's like the crafting recipe? Minecraft brewing. I'm pretty sure, isn't it like nether wart into a golden carrot? Okay, yeah. Okay, do I have glass? Okay, I do. But I feel like, yeah, especially for streaming, I stored all the glass. Whoops. Especially for streaming, I don't want to be like shifting in the dark for like an hour, where like once you add in video compression, nothing at all is visible. But I kind of want to have night vision just to like make the viewing experience bearable. Then isn't a golden carrot ingots instead, not ingots, nuggets instead of ingots? Yeah, okay. And then where's a bit of redstone to make it extended? There we go. Then 3 of them, I think extended is 8 minutes a pop, so 3 should be enough. Because since we'll be able to properly see, we'll be able to go through a lot quicker than if not. And then I don't need a singular gold nugget, it turns out. Then I think I'll probably only be using the wool for, if I need to break something. Speaking of, I should have that ready. And let's clean up this a little bit. And just letting them know in case, I mean, it shouldn't be an issue like ever. Yeah, let's like clean out our end chest a little bit so we can more easily drop stuff into it. Don't need that really. Because like we could come through or like come out of this with a ton of loot, so may as well go in with as much room as possible. We'll need that a bit, let's just make room for that. Merchant see that. Oh, don't need a wither skeleton skull on us. Oh, rip mud. And I realize like my helmet's not enchanted, but I don't have the diamonds yet to make full diamond armor. And I don't feel like enchanting a random piece of iron stuff, so we'll just go with this for now, I suppose. You know what? Let's just go for it. And I think the thing to do will just be like get into the deep dark as quickly as possible while like not setting off. Oh, okay, sounds good, Mud. I'm just gonna like go into the ancient city now because I don't. I mean, it could be exciting to do in a group, but I feel like the proper way to do it with like wool and whatnot, it's just like shifting for who knows how long. But we'll see, because I haven't actually done one yet. And it feels like everywhere I went down, like caving so far, there's been an ancient city, so there's like tons to do. And also, I feel like we probably should go to the stronghold and end relatively soon, because I feel like we're kind of getting to the point where elytras would be good to have, especially if we want to start mapping stuff out. Oh, thanks for the good luck. Hopefully, I don't need it. Okay. Oh shit, I made night vision potions, but I didn't grab them out. Whoops. Good call in the chat. That would at least you like mentioned it here instead of like I get all the way down there and realize I don't have them. That would have been something. But yeah, especially for like where I'm building on top of the mountain, having a elytra would be so nice. Because like I just go like boop and then I'm up there instead of like jumping up the cliffside constantly. Although if I want to do that, I should probably make a mob farm to have a steady supply of gunpowder. Oh, where would I want to make that though? Because like I think the strategy is still like make the general like flush like water flushing design with like the diamond shape and all that. I need my shovel. Right back into it. Um, but unless you like light up all the caves in the area, you pretty much have to make those in the sky. And having that too close to spawn it would just be like an eyesore. I mean, I guess it depends on how many caves there are in the mountain, because if there's only a handful of them, it wouldn't be that bad to light up. And then I just like stand on top of the peak and then it works fine. And no, 128 blocks down is a lot. Just making a separate one in the sky somewhere would probably be best. But where? I mean, it shouldn't matter too much. Like, it's always kind of an odd thing to where if it's nearby, you get a lot more gunpowder because you don't necessarily have to AFK at them. But at the like in the same breath, if it's nearby, you either have to do a lot of like caving to like spawn proof stuff, or you have a giant mob farm just like floating in the sky. Oh, wait a second. With the light level changes, it would have to be like, it would pretty much have to be encased anyway, because like the roof would be giant. Because if it has to be a block light of 1 for stuff to spawn, skylight is 15 brightness, I think. Which means the roof would have to go out 15 instead of like 8 or so. I'm pretty sure, unless like skylight is treated differently than block or like item light in terms of like mob spawning. If it has to be encased like that, maybe it would be the play to like try and make it into a like tower or something like that. At least then it's already encased. I think this is the right way. There's a creeper literally right there. Another creeper. Also, no, this is not the right way. It should like drop down immediately. I think I just missed the, not really turn, but like path I took earlier. I think this is a correct like cave though, at least. Yeah, we just go further this way. That's right. Yep, okay. There we go. Then the ancient city should be like right down here. Oh boy, here we go. I don't want to try my luck falling onto one of those stalagmites. Nope, a skeleton fell from somewhere, oh boy. Skeleton's shooting at me from somewhere. Actually, I think if I don't like this at all. Also, I'm not sure how long the, like, shriekers hold on to, like, an activation. Because I technically triggered 2 shriekers, I believe, and I think bad time spawns on the 4th. So I don't see way down there. I know, like, it connects somewhere up here. I just don't quite remember where. Or, like, connects more directly somewhere here. Is it here? I mean, that certainly looks like it's a party. But I'm not gonna just jump into it like that. That's a little bit much. I want to have, like, a controlled approach. This looks more promising. Guess not. I should be careful doing that. I mean, I have a known way to go down over that way. We probably should take it if it comes to it. Oh, nope, never mind. We should drink this now. Okay, now we don't need those. Actually, honestly, I don't think that will help much if it comes down to it. An iron vein, you'll love to see it. Although we're doing pretty good on iron, we have almost a stack of it. That's a lot of stuff. And there's the city. Oh boy. And we can't break those without everything going off in the area. Okay. Let's do some science, because I'm not entirely sure how Skulk works. But I think it essentially uses a line of sight. So like if I break line of sight like this, with wool, I can break that safely. And then I can pick up my wool again to break other stuff. But breaking blocks counts as a activation. So I'm just peeking down there for other shriekers, but I think we're good to do this. Well, how far? Oh, that I need to be careful about that, because I guess like they could chain for who knows how long. Okay, just taking damage doesn't trigger it though. Okay, let's go for chests or like any exposed diamonds we see. Oh yeah, oh boy indeed, here we go. It has begun. And yeah, need to be careful because even though it might look like there's not a shrieker nearby, I'm pretty sure the sensors can chain. So I think I can move freely on wool without... Okay, yeah, it seems to be good to just move freely on wool. That is good to know. Oh boy. And I want to say the shriekers also function as like pressure plates. So gotta be careful about that too. Ooh, candles. And hopefully somebody hasn't already been here, but it is relatively close to spawn that someone might have. Like, I'm not sure if someone... No, there's no way someone dug there because it's all, like, broken and whatnot. Ooh, does... I think the way to go here is just pillar up with wool. Does sound go through other solid blocks, or does only wool, like, properly block stuff? You know what? Just be safe. Let's go down here and take a look around. But I think... Okay, those work as pressure plates too. I suppose that makes sense. So... if... Skulk sensors are perpetual and they don't like reset with death or time or anything, we are one activation away from having a really fun time. It does go through blocks. Good to know. I will take those. Okay, I don't hear anything really going off. Also, I don't need those anymore. So, it's good that I broke that Shrieker, because I would be having a real bad time if I hadn't. So I need to, like, fully, like, protect chests if I want to open them, because, like, a solid block of a different type isn't enough. Actually, that makes plenty of sense. Or I wonder if it's like, certain blocks have more sound resistance than others, so, like, it will take, like, I don't know, 4 stone blocks instead of 1 wool block to block it off. Who knows if that's how it actually functions? I'm just kind of speculating. So for this, uh, it's in kind of an awkward spot. You know what? I should look around for a Shrieker, because if that doesn't, because there is like a gap right there that might not fully block it. Unless there's one above, we should be good. Yeah, it's a learning experience for sure. Which honestly, like doing it like this is so much more fun than like spending who knows how long looking at all sorts of guides and whatnot, finding exactly how all the mechanics work, and then going in like fully prepared. With this type of approach, stuff can go terribly wrong, which is just more entertaining. And you just know there's a Shrieker like right on top of the reef. I'm going up there. Oh, there's not. Okay. In that case, we're fine to do this, right? A blast protection 3, that's not particularly good. Regen 2 is not bad. Oh, the inventory fills up so fast here. Ooh, I need to watch out for that when I open the chest below. Wait, I can't go. Oh, I'm shifting. That's why. Oh shit, night vision's almost out. Hmm. Wait, 3 gold's not particularly good. I do want a few. Also, a lead's not very good either, to be fair. I'm so bad at properly blocking it off. Was setting it off. Is it the block falling down? Yeah, I think if the block of the wall hits the ground, that counts as a sound. Uh-oh. That makes me want to rethink this strategy a little bit. Like, maybe I leave wool behind sometimes. So at some point, I'm going to need to put down an end chest to get more inventory. So this looks like a structure here, so I'm kind of sneaking around it to get inside. Oh, ooh, maybe we skip this one. Ah, there's a chest right there, though. Ooh, do activation stack. Hmm. Oh, maybe I can, like, protect the Shriekers from the sensors, and then they can't go off like that, maybe? You know what? Whew. I don't need that. Okay. Do I risk picking my wool back up? Uh, it's probably not worth it. You know what? No, I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, I think this is like the main structure over here, so let's make our way there. Oh, I should have brought more wool. Oh, I need to put down an end chest still, because like my inventory is full. You know what? We'll do that at the next opportunity we get. Why did I walk there? Like, that's a giant pillar I can't go through. We're missing so much. Like, I think all that stuff probably has chests in or around it. I don't know, like, the different structure types in an ancient city whatsoever. This just has, like, the giant center thing, so it's probably... it has to have something, right? There's no way it doesn't. Oh boy, a big old chest. There's probably like a sensor or something like right on the other side. Let's look around for shriekers. Oh, those candles are lit. Interesting. I'm walking all the way around for a shrieker check. Another chest over there. Another chest there. It looks like we should be good for this main chest. Yeah, and like, it's not very often you get a like fully fresh experience with Minecraft, especially for like the past few updates where I wasn't playing much. I kind of fell in the habit of like looking at the updates before they were fully out. Which I mean, like, I guess like patch notes in general are kind of like that. This probably sets it off. Okay, I think that's 3. Oh, I need to stop doing that. I haven't heard a warden get all angry. Also, that was the worst chest ever. It was just one... Wait, was that a regular... That's just a regular golden apple, right? That wasn't even a fancy one. I need to do some inventory management. Let's hop up here. Oh, the Shrieker was up there. Ah, that would do it. Oh, okay, good. Actually, stackable stuff, let's keep. Because it doesn't matter if we already have it, we just grab more. No, I guess that's not necessarily true. Like, there's no reason to just drop it off now. Because it just is more inventory space to work with. Did not need this many torches whatsoever. I'm having this ender pearl ready. So I'm kind of surprised that wool dropping as an item also triggers the sound. Because that's a lot more restrictive to work around with, because it's not like a... It's not a fully safe building block in that case. Which I guess might be intended. So I don't know if I'm at 2 or 3 activations. That makes it a little bit more stressful. Because if you don't know if the next one will be it puts you in a much more awkward position. So I see I can block all that off very easily. I'm just looking behind. Gotta look up because I forgot to do that last time. Okay, I think we're... I'm taking those off my bar. Okay, we are definitely at 3 now. No question about it. Interesting, but I mean, it's iron. I'm not gonna grab iron. Oh, the potion ran out. Oh, random darkness when you aren't expecting it's not fun. Okay, last potion. I think a 24-minute venture into this place isn't bad to start with. There was another chest I saw earlier. Where was it? Was it up there? If I get through... Actually, yeah, I think up there looks like a chest spot. If I get through this without a warden activation, I'm going to be very proud of myself. Because we're on the last straw. If I accidentally set one off, it's GG. I have 13 wool left and a dream. So I kind of want, like, is the loot just like these standard chests I keep seeing, or is there like a special, like, loot structure I should be looking out for with, like, hidden chests and all that? Actually, not too sure. Oh, I hope I do, Mud. And honestly... Actually, I'm so disoriented. I think I came in from that side. But if I do set off a warden spawn, I think the strat would be to just fully reset. Like, don't try and get out of there in one go. Like, get distance. And just reset. I'm pretty sure I was already at that one, so let's go this way. I think if you just run for it... Oh, is that a redstone room? I mean, there's a shrieker right there, so I'm kind of worried about setting off more over that way. So I think I'll avoid that for now, unless it's like... Is it just like redstone dust and repeaters and like basic redstone gear? Because if I had like a comparator or like observer or that type of thing, it might be more worthwhile. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. If I have... Actually, is there a way to see... Okay, yeah, I have 5 of 8 minutes left. Oh. I lucked out that there wasn't a shrieker nearby. I did not realize swimming also set it off. Ooh. Okay, I mean, that's understandable. It looks like there's a few buildings over here. Why is there ice? It has to be... That feels really odd to have there, right? Just a random bit of ice? What's setting that one? Oh god, it's trapped. Okay, this feels like a good spot for loot, right? I don't see any shriekers around, which is... Oh, there could be shriekers inside, though. Oh, that'd be dirty. So let's look around for shriekers, and then I think instead of taking the trapdoor next to all the redstone... Oh, there's a shrieker right there. Good thing we looked around, because I'm pretty sure that would have chained over. And again, like, we're on our last Shrieker activation. So if that goes off, it's GG, we gotta bail. And probably die. Oh, there's a... Ooh, Which one do we want to go for? Because we only have 10 wool left. I'm not sure if we can go for both. Actually, this one looks like it should be relative... Famous last words. This looks like it should be relatively safe to go for, right? I have no idea how this works technically. I want to say that would be enough to like block it off properly. Oh god, am I doing this? I didn't even block it off properly, I just got lucky. Don't mind if I... Oh. Okay, I saw one Shrieker over here. I think if we break that, we should be good to dig in, unless there's a Shrieker inside. Where was it? Right there. Honestly, if it's all the way over there... I think I just go for digging in on this side and just pray. We're out of wool. Oh, I know my exit strat. I swim up. I have depth strider. I can go fast. I become fish. I get away. Ah, let me in. Well, that 100% looks like it might be trapped. I don't have wool. Interesting that there's packed ice here. Oh god. This is not the way to do it. And how much time? I have 1 minute to get out. I have 1 minute to get out of here with reasonable vision. Well, actually, honestly, there's a lava pool right there, so we might be fine. I definitely was a little underprepared because I didn't realize you couldn't fully safely pick wool back up. Because it seems like if it lands as an item... Why is that being set off? Oh, is there a bat or something? Is there a squid? What's going on? Oh god, there's a bat. Oh, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Oh no. Oh no, I need to go. Oh, that goes up higher. I might take that one. Because that looks like we might just be on the surface if I take it. Oh, but will I set off a Shrieker to go up there? We have 30 seconds to find out. Oh, an E, the bat. Oh no. Oh no, it just keeps going. Oh, there's a... Everything. They think I'm going up. Might Sonic Boom me up here? I don't know. Oh god, where am I? I need to get away. I'm just going... Ooh, this is a cool cave. Ooh. Honestly, that worked. Oh god, what hit me? Oh, there's a drown. Oh. 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 Of all the things that could have hit me right there, that is very relieving. I have no idea where I am. I don't see any... Like, I'm still in the deep dark. I think the play here is to, like... So I like how I made a fully enchanted Mending Hoe just to pick up a Mending Hoe while looting stuff. But yeah, I think the strategy here is to just, like, make my way up with the natural cave until I'm close enough to the surface. I just, like, dig out or something like that. Also, the way I got out there was I looked at where, like, I had air bubbles pop up. Oh, wee! Oh, God. What is this? What type of welcoming to this? I leave the deep dark and that's what is waiting for me? Oof. Not very friendly. Also, from all that, I got, like, a diamond hoe and a few unique blocks. I guess it would be a bit much if, Oh god, bats are having a fun time over that way. Actually, no, I'm fresh on Shrieker activations. I'm all safe and good to go, right? Surely. So this isn't looking like a very, like, easy way to get out of here, the more I get into it. Actually, what Y level am I at? 52, so I'm not really far underground or anything like that. That's fine. I'm just kind of, like, looking up. And there's a Shrieker right there. For, like, skylight and stuff like that. Also, I only got one skulk sensor. Over here looks safe to dig. But I think I'm gonna grab a few. Also, Mud, if you want a fancy diamond hoe, I have one. It's pretty much an exact copy of what I already made, but... Nope, not farming that. It's another one? Okay, so it doesn't reset, it just keeps going after you. Oh, it's looking at me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Bye-bye. Okay, that's good to know. If you're in, like... Wait, is that my marker's that? Oh, I'm, like, in the mountain. What ways am I looking that way? So that way's east. Oh, so I'm, like, under spawn-ish right now, right? I'm just gonna keep digging up. Like, I'm gonna go up most of the mountain, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I might hit the valley. Like, in between my mountain and maybe not. But yeah, that's really good to know. If you're... Like, it doesn't immediately Oh, I was hoping that was grass rip. Actually, this might be. Never mind, it wouldn't be. But yeah, if you've already set off a warden, it's not another 4 Shrieker activations before it goes off again. It's 1. Unless, like, the bat back in the other area set it off 3 times when I was running away. Because I'm not sure... Is there, like, a deafen effect in Minecraft? Or is it... What was that sound? I don't like that. Is that, like, the warden despawning or something? Okay, well, I think we're at the surface now. Up. Never mind again. Oh, that's a warden. Hopefully I got, like, outside of its range. Hard to say. Oh, but yeah, is there, like, a deafening effect? Wait, is a warden, like, chasing me up? Or does it not have, like, a range to its sound effect? Honestly, I feel like that loot... I mean, I guess, I don't think you can craft, enchanted golden apple, so I guess that's good. Also, yeah, I'm going up the entire mountain. What I should do is, like, go that way a little bit, and then I would go out the side, but I'm too committed to this already. And it's a mending pickaxe, so it's like, whatever. It doesn't actually matter. Oh, I guess if I want to use a Skulk as XP, I would want this other hoe, because it doesn't have, Oh, okay, so one alarm is 10 minutes to cool down. Okay. So there is, like, a cooldown mechanic to it. I just, like, immediately set it off again. These are all good things to... Oh, it's a cloud. I was real confused there for a second. Oh, it's powdered snow, too. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be powdered snow? Oh shit, I should have looked at it again. Oh, I just didn't register that it was the peak specifically. This looks like it should be safe. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh, I should have went just like oh, I'm in powdered snow again. I'm replacing all of it. All of the powdered snow is being replaced with regular snow. There's a reason I didn't really build on this side of the mountain at all. And it's because it's just all powder snow. I don't think I can make it up there, so let's just do that. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was just like an unlucky ancient city, because I don't know what type of loot they have. Like, maybe it is just restricted to, like, skulk stuff. But I feel like, I guess I did get an enchanted diamond item with mending on it. So maybe I just got unlucky with the loot rolls. It's like, if I got an enchanted diamond hoe with mending and efficiency 5 and unbreaking and all that, I imagine you can get some pretty good loot from there. Let's just chuck that there. I'm gonna make a loot display chest. And I guess with the custom data pack we have, echo shards are like actually really good. Because it's what you need to make the soulbound enchantment. Which essentially just, if you die with that item, you keep it on your body instead of dropping it. No, that's not from the loot. So that's our first ancient city spoils. Not sure if it's good or bad. It's something for sure. We use an entire... Honestly, for a stack of wool, that's not a bad trade, to be fair. And we didn't even need to use our emergency ender pearl. Not bad. Oh, a few more soul torches. Actually, we should go get more wool now that I've used a ton of it. That's another thing I need to do, like, set up a proper sheep farm so we can get more wool faster. Because if I had known that you can't pick the wool back up, like, completely safely, I would have brought probably, like, 2 stacks. Also, because you have to shift everywhere, I feel like 4 or 5 night vision potions would probably be the sweet spot. Right, I guess, wasn't there like an enchant like Swift Sneak or something like that? That should speed it up a lot. And the reason I'm running over here is to get more wool. I just have like a sheep pit right, like all the way down there. And that's like the best I have. Okay. Actually, how long have I been live for? Like 2 hours, 45 minutes, not bad. Another thing I want to do, because I have the ender pearls and all the blaze rods and whatnot, I kind of want to just find the stronghold, or like one of the strongholds, the closest one anyway, and like set up a nether portal to it. Like, not clear it or anything yet, just like set it up, make it easy to get to, so like we can go as a group and just take out the dragon, even though I don't think the dragon fight is like anything special at this point. It's so fun to do as a group, to see people get like thrown right off the ledge. And what I mean by that is to have the people with worse gear go in first, make sure it's safe before I go in with all my nice stuff. That's really the reason you want to do the Ender Dragon with a group. Okay, I mean, that's not a bad amount of wool. What I'll end up doing is, like, I'm working on digging out a farm area below the castle, but still in the mountain, because I think now you don't end up with a single quarry, where you just, like, do essentially, like, mining for diamonds and everything all at once, getting stone, because optimal diamond level is, like, 58 or, like, right above bedrock. But all that is deep slate. I need stone for the castle, so I'm going to need a mine up here anyway. Like, at least a quarry. I figured I may as well, like, dig out a place for farms nearby, so it's all, like, it's always running whenever I'm at my castle, like, building and whatnot. So that will be where I end up moving all those sheep to. Well, not all of them, probably just, like, 2 or 3. Like, moving any more than that up the mountain would be a pain. And, phew, missed this powder snow. I swear they put, like, I mean, it's probably random, but it feels like they put it right where it's most convenient to run. So you always, like, go right into it. Anyway, it's about midday. So let's stock up our inventory and the end chest just for, like, making another portal. And then grab our ender pearls, make eyes of ender, and go find a stronghold. That should be fun. So we need the obsidian. Actually, let's just put all this back in our end chest. And we'll leave, like, the portal making stuff out because we'll, like, immediately need that anyway. So we need 6 blaze rods. There we go. And I'm just gonna make all of them. We should be more than good on steak. Let's actually bring a bed to reset the night if it hits while we're traveling. Let's make a boat. Let's get that. That should be good. Actually, what was in our... Oh, our axe. What do I want? Like, this is an awkward thing to work with, because it, like, protects one item. Well, yeah, let's just protect our axe, I suppose. Like, we don't need that on us. We don't need our fortune pick on us. We don't need that on us, but there's no reason not to, I suppose. We can make all that. We're good on pickaxes. Yeah. Let's actually go to the... Let's pick the closest one to spawn, I think would be the best way to do it. Like, just go on top of the spawn hill, throw an ender pearl, or like Eye of Ender. No, I don't care enough to do like trigonometry to find out like approximate chords with two ender pearls. Actually, does it give? No, I don't care enough. I'm just gonna go. Like, I'm not even activating it tonight, like the portal tonight anyway. I'm just finding it. So I don't really care if I burn through 12 of them. Okay, we go that way. Let's actually get an approximate. So that's like 56. Lego. I'll just have that ready for skipping the night. Okay, just making sure I grabbed my obsidian. Actually, is that okay? Just had to make sure, because there was a solid chance it might be like a coal block or something like that, which would be pretty funny. Oh, there's a cow right there. Huh. I had no idea they were actually like on Spawn Hill itself. I guess one cow's not enough to make a farm, but it's literally right here. Okay, we can make a cow farm on Spawn Hill relatively easily. And then we need to decide a place to make. Actually, this looks like a really good spot to make a shopping district. Because I want, like, I don't want Dripfall Cavern to go to waste because of how cool it is. So I think building around it would encourage people to do something with it, or just, it'd be walked by frequently enough that it's not kind of like forgotten about. Because what I was saying, it would be kind of cool to have like the shopping district not just in like the valleys, but like built into the hillsides too. Okay, back to our adventure. Good thing we have feather falling, because like some of the pits in the game now are kind of crazy. Um, yeah, we need to like go this way generally. And usually they're fairly far away from spawn, so I'm just gonna kind of run for it. Like go a few hundred blocks, throw one again, go a few hundred blocks, throw one again. Then once it starts like doubling back, we can like half distances and we should narrow into it relatively quickly. Plus this way going on foot, we see a lot more of like the terrain. Like I've pretty much just like went north and east, like just in like that central valley area with the mountains and then my mountain. I've really gone south too much. Oh, powdered snow. Yeah, I haven't really gone south or west all that much. Actually, skipping the night. Hey, I don't want to throw an Ender or Eye of Ender here because it might fall into powder snow. But I think it's time to throw another one. Oh, is that like the same angle? Oh yeah, pretty much. Since that didn't change at all, or like, yeah, I don't think that changed at all. So we have quite a ways to go for this one. Because usually you can tell roughly how close you've gotten based on how much the angle of the Eye of Ender changes since the last time you've thrown it. But since it was like the same angle exactly, it has to be quite a ways away. I would imagine anyway. Because it could also just be like it's a straight line nearby, and essentially the same thing would happen, but I don't think I've maintained a perfectly straight line going this direction. What's my armor doing? Actually pretty good. Oh shit, I forgot I got... Okay, never mind. That was actually pretty good because we got 2 bits of diamond equipment from it. I just equipped one of them right away. And I should have a Protection 4 book I can put on that immediately. I just forgot about it. Actually, 7 levels might not be enough. I mean, putting books on usually isn't too expensive, to be fair. I don't want to mess with the natural terrain, so I'm going to go up this hill instead. But I didn't find any other diamonds, so like, I think I have 6 diamonds, which isn't enough to make a chest plate, or, I mean, I guess I could make a helmet, but actually a helmet would probably generally be more useful because you get like aqua affinity and all that on it. Just drinking some water. Gotta stay hydrated and all that. Ooh. Okay, think it's about time to throw another Eye of Ender, but there's powder snow there, don't want to lose it to that. Still pretty much the same angle. At least it'll be easy travel because it's like water up there. Was this like a nice cliffside? It's like one of the new, I guess it's not really new with 1.19, but with 1.18, like the cliff generation that can happen with water is really cool. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of awkward here because it's like into a low hill. Like this type of generation into a mountain would be really cool to work with. I mean, even this is cool to work with, to be fair. Okay, let's grab our boat. And down we go. I also need to keep an eye out for like a jungle or a swamp. I need slime balls for sticky pistons. Let's go this way a little bit. Boat steering is not very fine-tuned. It's like 10-degree increments by just tapping. It's like 10-degree exactly. Interesting. It's probably intended. I'm just gonna go until I hit land or like shallow water. Just because I don't want to have to like die. Actually, no, items float now. Never mind, I could throw an ender pearl like whenever. Still like same angle. Nice. Ooh. This is quite... How far are we? That's not too bad. I would go over... I think that's like an underwater structure, but I don't have like respiration or aqua affinity, so... Actually, I think that's just a boat. That should be easy enough to grab. Because underwater... Like, this could have some nice loot, to be fair. Oh, is that another one right over there too, or is that just water? Or, not water, but land. At least I have Depth Strider. I'll take it. Why not? Is there another chest? Oh, there is. Suspicious still. Ow. Gotta go. Where was the other potential one? Was it... Oh god, what way was I going again? Was it positive 56? Yeah, this would be right, because we're going southwest. If there was another boat, whatever. It's too late now. Okay. It's about time to throw another Ender, or Eye of Ender. I keep saying Ender Pearl, because like typically, like once you find the stronghold and you make a handful of end chests, you just like never work with Eyes of Ender ever again. Okay, so there's a coastline right. Let's throw another one. Oh shit, we're getting closer. Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to that land there, go on top of it, and then see where it goes from there. If it goes down, we just dig. Well, we don't dig. We dig straight down with 2 blocks. I think is the way to do it. Even though, like, we have feather falling, and yeah, I guess we don't have protection on our pants, so our armor's kind of mediocre. Oh shit, that was like straight back from where we came from, so it's like really close. Okay, let's make a little pillar in case it goes down. We can catch it doing so. Oh, it's in the ocean. I didn't see if that broke or not. Oh, oh, there it is. Okay, let's get an approximate space to dig down. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, let's grab this. Not quite what I wanted to do. Um, actually we should go 1 block over. That way we can have, like, torches on either side. And do something like this to just mark it. Even though we'll have, like, nether portal going directly to it, something like this is always good to have too. Well, that's mildly annoying to work with. Let's put that there. Clear the water, let it back in. Okay, that should be good. I don't know what Y level strongholds typically are at now. Let's just kind of go down for a bit. And after a little while, we will... I mean, I'm already... I don't... Would they be at, like... I don't think they would be in Deep Slate, right? That crazy of me to think. Do I, like, dig myself, like, Ender Pearl throwing chamber? Honestly, I have no idea what Y level it might be at. Which is a little bit awkward, but whatever. No, I just wanted some granite and some more stone. Actually, more stone's always nice, not gonna lie. Like, the other annoying thing is if I throw an ender or Eye of Ender now, there's a good chance it just goes right into the wall and I don't catch which direction it went in. So there's a good chance I just lose this one. Let's actually do 1 or like 2 more block. Oh, what are the chances? Oh shit. Actually, what are the chances of that? Okay. I'm gonna put some water down there so you can just drop into it. That's crazy. Like, it's like at the staircase leading into it as well. I'll put that there to signify it's the way out. And we made it here without trigonometry or losing a single Eye of Ender. That's kind of crazy. This is a really good room if you need... Actually, you know what? Bookshelves are expensive. Don't mind if I do. I need to make a second, you know, oh, that's not, oh, that's nice. I actually did not want granite. I lied earlier. But yeah, I need to make a second enchanting table because I moved my personal one to the skeleton farm. I kind of figured if I was doing any enchanting, I would be at the XP farm anyway. It's just like I haven't gotten enough diamonds to like comfortably replace it yet. Like make a new one, not really replace it. But I'm definitely good on books now, or like bookshelves more specifically. And I had enough books to make 15 bookshelves, but I was busy like using them for trades and whatnot, and enchanting and all that. Can't be bothered making bookshelves with books. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a second layer to all this too. And I need to keep my eye out on a second, or for a second water source to replace the one I used to drop out. And up we go to continue our pillaging. Let me get rid of those, don't need them. Ooh, okay. One downside of having like the dynamic, actually no, the dynamic light, I mean, it's still a downside, but dynamic lighting is so good. I don't know why they haven't added it in like vanilla Minecraft. Because it's such a quality of life improvement to like be able to see without constantly putting torches down. But it does make it a little bit more difficult to see where needs a torch, because like everywhere immediately around you is as bright as if you had a torch like placed down at your feet. But at least for like making content and all that, because of how poorly dark areas are typically handled with like by bitrate and all that, like encoders more specifically, or compression even more specifically, having the immediate area be visible is really nice. Otherwise, just, you can't see anything. I don't remember, no, I did not go this way. I won't not take it. I don't need a single stone brick. Random generation's always something. Have I just been getting like incredibly unlucky with my... I think this is the portal room, right? Oh, nope, not quite. Oh, what room is this? Is this like a well? I mean, I guess it probably was, but it dried up or something like that. Not too sure. I don't know if I've ever seen that room type before. Or is it like a trap? Ooh, apples, yay. Don't need 4 oak planks. I guess it's just like a trap, like if you're running away from stuff up there, like a creeper or whatever. Also, I miss so much stuff backwards. But at the same time, it's a stronghold, so it's like, the loot's not going to be particularly great anyway. Oh, no button there. Oh. You could probably switch back to the sword, but it's whatever. Where was that staircase I just saw and completely ignored? Okay, it's sword time. That stuff catches up. Nope, it's party. Oh, I don't have my water bucket. That's painful. Is it here? Nope. I like how I looked at the staircase there, walked around the corner, and like thought that door went somewhere else. My object permanence kind of bad or something? Seems like it might be the case. Actually, I think this is the way, right? It was like, not there, but... Where was that? I get so turned around easily. Ooh, iron. Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's literally right there. I'm gonna mark that. We're just gonna make a portal out of here anyway, doesn't matter. I think, like, in my single player world, or like the first stronghold I ever got, is like, oh shit, there's iron bars here. Those are expensive to make. I better collect them all. Before oh, that's donezo. Just a fun little creeper hallway. Another dead end. So that means the portal's probably on that, like, intermediate level we passed by. Seems like it would be anyway. If not, we just kind of have to end up throwing another... Nope. Ooh, I need to be better about charge, or like waiting for the attack to fully recover. It's such like reduced damage that's not even worth swinging before it is. Another staircase. Let's clear up here first, but we need to make sure we go down that way. That was a quick clear. I'm like, I realize I'm way too active with my camera than is necessary for my, this goes nowhere as well. Yeah, I'm like constantly just flicking my camera everywhere. Not really necessary for Minecraft at all, but gotta go fast. Even though you really don't have to in this game, to be fair. It's just like, why go slow when you can go fast, right? Did I just go in a complicated loop? Oh no, this is a new area. Oh boy, gold! That looks like it's probably new loot. Actually, maybe not. No, that wouldn't be. I don't think there would be random torches like that. Not that many. Or maybe there can be, and I'm just not going to fully explore it for no reason. Where is the portal, then? I wonder if we have to go back down to the part where it gets kind of separated. Because maybe, like, that separation, like, took out a hallway or something, and it would be across the way there. I feel like that's probably the most likely scenario, I suppose. That's like the first chest we ran into. We're way back at the actual entrance to the place. Ooh. Oh, what if it's like right over here? Nope. Hmm. Oh, I didn't go down this way. Oh, it's 100% this way, right? Oh, more bookcases. Oh boy. Just what I wanted. I think I'll grab the chest here, but I'll leave the bookshelves for somebody else. Because I already have more than I realistically need. Oh, is there no chest here? Oh, no, never mind. Piercing, that's a good book. I'll get rid of string for it. Oh, that's another good book. 13 carats is not very valuable. So there is an untouched library full of bookshelves if anybody else who is also on the server is watching. Still haven't found the portal though. I feel like usually if you follow the ender pearl to the portal, you're like you're pretty much already at the portal. So like I'm kind of surprised I haven't ran into it yet. Oh, that's not where I want to be. Trying to make my way back to... Wait, did I never go down here? Oh, I didn't. Whoops. Ah, shit. I mean, that's pretty on brand, to be fair. I need to one-shot this guy, so let's use our axe. And throw down torches everywhere. That should be good. Okay, and then the portal is right there. Keep the spawner intact and just, like, dig this part out a little bit. Up another silverfish spawned. Oh, I missed. Amazing. Actually, I think the better way to do it is typically, like, instead of, like, running up to it, you want to have, like, base, base in quotes anyway. Like, separate from it. So if silverfish in the, like, spawn... How did that miss? You don't have to really worry about them. Like, now we'll just have, like, a direct path to... I should have, like, dug into the wall first, because, like, there's a good chance there's, like, a cave or whatever back here, but it just needs enough room for, like, a portal and, like, beds and whatnot if people want to set their spawn here. Actually, it would only really require one bed for everyone to just set spawn. Like, it doesn't even have to be night to set spawn anymore, which is pretty good. Okay, let's make a workbench. Or crafting table, whatever. And a chest to throw some of this garbage into. Okay, nope, that's not what I wanted to put down. And then I'm just gonna make the portal, like, whatever, we have enough stuff, let's just make it 3 by 3. Actually, I'll keep that andesite. It's a little bit annoying to find compared to other stones. Okay. But before we do this, also, oh yeah, Mud, I probably won't go into the end tonight. I'll probably add everybody in Discord and see if like tomorrow works for at least a handful of people. Just because like getting it done, like unlocking Elytra and whatnot early would be very nice for how many like mountains and whatnot there are. But before we go into the nether to like make a tunnel back to spawn, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quickly, get more water, and just pretty much just take a short break and all that. So I will be right back. Where is break text? There we go. Might be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Okay, now we just have, oh, I need to take off the break text quickly. There we go. And now we have the fun time of linking another portal. Which by that, I mean I go in, I immediately break. Actually, I should take these cords, just so it like links properly on the ceiling. Minus 1687 divided by 8. Minus 211 essentially. Then 1163 divided by 8. We'll have minus 211 and then 145. Okay, here we go. Our inventory is a mess. Actually, let's have our proper weapon ready. Because, like, we could immediately go into, like, Crimson Forest and have to, like, fight our way out. Speaking of... Anyway, we want to break this one because we're going to go up into the ceiling. And I'm just, like, reclaiming the obsidian just because it's annoying to come by. Actually, no, we're about to get the end unlocked, and then we have the giant pillars to get more obsidian from. So this is not necessary to do whatsoever, but it's not too bad with our pickaxe. Nope, mistimed that a little bit. And there we go. And actually, because we're pillaring, oh, that's quite the ceiling. Let's get some knockstone to waste for a random pillar in the middle of nowhere. Whatever. We'll use 64. Oh, there's a gas somewhere. Oh no. Are we even at the right chords? It was minus 211. Oh, gotta go this way for that. I guess it would probably be better to, like, go up somewhat with the more natural terrain instead of, like, pillaring from a valley. A little bit less wasteful to do it like this. Then it was 145 for the other coordinate, which would mean... Oh, that's a Crimson Warped Forest. Oh, that's actually really good. 145. I don't know why I'm getting the coordinates down out here when it doesn't matter. Oh shit. I have no idea what Y level the portals in the current tunnel are. Oh, were those your tunnels I saw? The, like, deep slate, like, bridges and whatnot? Because there's another few tunnels connecting, like, the Spawn Hill portal with my portal and the Skeleton Farm. I want to say they're at 108. Actually, I do not know, though. Oh, okay, so we must be at different levels then. Because, like, the current, like, the tunnel's connected to... it goes to Arctic's places. The Skeleton Farm... one second, just typing. Okay, okay, Insidious has it. That'll be nice. Skelly spawner. Okay, so I guess we just gotta wait for a bit, because I don't want to dig an entire tunnel, because I think what we did last season is we just, like, had all the portals on the nether ceiling, which is convenient for, like, quickly connecting stuff. Especially with Elytra, because then you don't have to worry about, like, making a large tunnel, you just, like, fly directly everywhere. But I think also doing that, like, it removes the need for, like, another hub, and then it's just a bunch of portals scattered around everywhere, which isn't particularly interesting. So, the spawn hill portal is at 0, though, so we go that way, then this way. Probably this way first, because it's the shorter distance. Would be the way to do it, I think. Because I think the best way to do a spawn, like another hub, is to have, like, main branches and then have people go off those branches. And realistically, I could just dig, because it's only going to be, like, 300 blocks. And that's, like, nothing. It's just I don't want to be like one block off, and then it's just like kind of awkward. It's like if you want to do any like rail or whatever, especially being one block low would be the worst, because then like to fix it you would have to place blocks. Which I guess if you want to like make the tunnel decorated, it wouldn't be that bad anyway, but like he's already on the way to the spawn portal. I don't want to make him like, oh, never mind, I didn't need help. So may as well just do it properly the first time. This is just really riveting content, staring at Netherrack this close. Actually, it might be higher than 108 now that I think about it. I could have also got it on my camera account as well. Yeah, whatever. So I don't think I've logged onto my camera account on the server yet, so it would be like actually directly at spawn right next to the portal. And we probably should move that portal a little bit because it's in a odd spot. Because you have to like, if you're trying to go to spawn, you have to go up the hill. If you're trying to get to the portal, you have to go down the hill. Not in an ideal location. And what will I do after this? Once I have the portal... Oh, actually, I need to make a portal on this side first, too. I guess I might need to pillar up a little bit more. So I make the portal, I connect everything up. I have a tunnel going to the stronghold, I have all the Eyes of Ender good to go. Hopefully tomorrow or sometime this week or next weekend works. And then we'll do end raiding, and then I think we just kind of work on farms and building the castle and all that. Should be fun. And I have like about a month still of like semi-free time. And semi's a bit much. More free time than typical. Then classes and all that start back up. Okay, so we were off by a little bit. Okay, so we do this. And let's get rid of that for now, even though we'll need it to make sure like we're going in the right direction, and that's not a portal shape. Close enough, though, right? It would have worked for sure. And hopefully, I mean, there's no way this doesn't link up. Okay, we're good. Perfect. Okay, then I think I might call the stream after this, just because... I mean, I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm not sure what else I would really... Ooh, that's not what you want to see. Though at least with Feather Falling 4, I'm pretty sure I could survive that. I need to put protection 4 on these nice pants I got from the ancient city. That's something I could do. Also, since this is Netherrack, let's make it a little bit safer, because a gas could just take it out if it spots somebody. Do not want that to happen. And let's put a few torches on the right side, so if somebody gets... Actually, that torch is kind of useless, because you can just see the portal. I mean, I guess if you go this way far enough, you wouldn't be able to see the portal, so it should be fine. Block off potential line of sights for ghasts and all that. I should be more careful than I am currently because lava moves quickly here and my armor is still not the best. Eee, speaking of, good try, game. Good try. Ooh, quartz. Don't mind if I do. Actually, I'm gonna just take all of it. Especially if I start making more automated farms. Quartz is a good block to have. Ooh, what do I get rid of? Or redstone, whatever. This way we go. Now that is not a fall we would want to take because there's lava. You know what, actually, I think when looking for warped forests earlier to get, like, endermen for ender pearls and all that, I'm pretty sure I hit this exact, like, ravine, now that I think about it. Because we are pretty close to the spawn portal, which would be in the right area, because I never ventured too far away. Because it's kind of hard to before you have, like, even just ender pearls to get across all the gaps and whatnot. Unless you're, like, constantly ridging everywhere. 111 is a little bit low, I feel like, for, like, another hub. Like, you're still hitting a ton of different caves and all that. Not really caves, but, like, openings. Which isn't necessarily ideal. But at least it's high enough up that it's not like a constant occurrence, I suppose. I spoke a little bit too soon there, didn't I? Not constant at all, right? Nope, not here. I don't know why I have that up, because, like, once we hit the portal, like, it's right there. Like, we can't miss it if we're going directly to it. Unless the portal now isn't directly at 0, in the nether. That might not be the case, technically. For a second there, I thought I was, like, I wouldn't buy it, but no, we're still going down in negative, which is good. So that's where we're in the right spot. Oh, wait a second. What portal did he link up to? We're at Y116 now. You know what, whatever, good enough. Is there, like, another portal at spawn? There must be. You know what, we have a tunnel there. It's... Actually, yeah, we can just, like, branch off of this one. You know what, I'll do that on my own time. This is not riveting content, digging through the nether, just making tunnels. Let's put this all back away. Oh, where's that protection 4 book? Oh, there it is. Efficiency, efficiency. Let's see if we can just put these on our pants quickly. Oh, that's cheap as hell. A lot of efficiency books, not bad. Super good on bookshelves now. I'm just gonna dump all this stuff here. um, that's not the proper one. I need to refill my water bucket as well. Actually, why did I grab the apples? I have a villager trait to get an infinite number of them now. Not the most important thing to grab, realistically. Okay, I'm gonna sleep. We'll take one more look at the gate we didn't make the actual gate, we just made the building, or the outside of the building part of it anyway. Oh wait, okay, stuff can't spawn there because of the trapdoors, that's good. Oh, we have to make a piston gate there anyway, it doesn't matter, it's not complete, whatever. Anyway, so that will be the stream for today. Maybe another stream tomorrow. Probably. We'll see how many people are available for like taking out the end dragon, then we'll do like end raids and all that. Okay, yeah, this didn't like that too much initially, but it's growing on me now that I'm like thinking about building the rampart out that way too. Oh, thanks, Mud, and thanks for like hanging out during pretty much the entire thing. But yeah, I'll maybe be back tomorrow. Don't have a schedule, we'll see. Don't know what time either. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll see y'all later. Bye.